people have really understood the legacy of the band program and really looked to it as something they want their kids to be a part of. You know, there's a very grassroots kind of vibe in the community of support for it. So we're very, very lucky, and I'm so thankful for that, because I think it has made this last year less scary.
Yeah.
An established program where I feel like, okay, I can set aside my anxiety a little bit and trust that we can reinvent this, we can make this happen. So anyway, so I'm at a middle school. It's called a junior high, but it is 6, 7, 8. We start our kids in 6th grade.
Okay.
And last year, it's myself and my colleague Josh. We normally have we were up to about 415 kids in band a couple of years ago. Yeah. And we're down to about 310.
Okay.
So to us, it's like, you know, there's all these red flags that normally would create all this anxiety. And we've had to work through that, obviously. But there's a lot of really good things happening. And we've kind of evolved in our thinking. And that's one of the things I want to share, in that it's okay for it not to be what it was.
Yeah.
It's okay for it to let go. It's okay to be afraid of my numbers falling, to be afraid of what we've established. That's okay. I felt like as soon as I accepted that I was afraid of those things, I didn't have to carry the burden of that fear with me anymore. I could just say, yes, it's scary. What am I going to do? Kind of thing. So in the spring, we had shut down March 12th, and then following week was supposed to be our beginner recruiting. So I was having a fit, of course, trying to figure out how am I going to fit all these kids on instruments. You know, we had like 150 kids that are supposed to come in for instrument fittings, and we do individual appointments is how we do it. They come in. We do it. If anybody's seen the stuff that Wendy Higdon's done up in Carmel, she's presented quite a bit. We have very, very similar recruiting process to hers, where the kids come into individual appointments. And so we basically, just like by the seat of our pants, figured out doing these online meetings with the kids. And I had to really let go of there's a right instrument for every kid vibe. With what do they think they want to play? And even to say it now, because I've always been like, I have to walk around the room and approve what everybody picks as their instrument. I have to see your embouchure and make a sound and do you know what's involved with this instrument? And, you know, check the list of standardized scores and teacher recommendations versus what they want to play. And this year we dialed it down to like flute, clarinet, cornet, trombone, baritone, percussion.
Yeah.
And we thought we'll expand later. Like, these are the instruments. We gave demonstrations on those. We sent videos home. We did little surveys. I did like little, if you want to play the flute, come to this meeting and I'll tell you more about the flute, and then let them pick. And I've never done that in, 20. So that scared me to death. And I've always thought people who do that are crazy. How do they get instrumentation? And that's why kids quit. And, I still have some ideas about that, but I had to be like, it's okay.
It is.
In the door. Because I just kept saying to myself, if they don't come in the door, I don't have any band programs. So get them in the door. And if we need to adjust, we'll adjust later.